Nor rain, nor sleet, nor snow, nor hail is going to keep me from a record store today. But unfortunately, first I'm going to have to go shovel my way out of things. And then we're going to head out to Princeton Records in Princeton, New Jersey. See what we can find today. I think we're going to have a good shot at things here. Maybe a lot of people won't be out. Maybe we'll have the place just to ourselves. We'll have to wait and see. But let's get shoveled and then let's get on the road. All right, guys, so I got everything plowed. Those of you that have dealt with snow know, man, that was a beast. 30 minutes of shoveling, not my favorite thing. Love the beautiful snow, don't like the shoveling. But I'm in the car, I'm ready to head out. Let's put on some tunes, and let's go to the record store. All right, we're on the road, and the roads are pretty clear here, so it's looking all right. I think we'll be okay heading there. It's just gonna be a little slower going than normally so that we're safe, because we want to arrive on time and alive so we can go through all the records. All right, so we're on the road here. I'm trying to start to think about what I might be interested in, and I don't have anything in particular. But I do like to backtrack and sort of go through all the things that have been on my mind recently. I've been into a lot of 60s rock, stuff like that, classic rock mostly, not really of the 80s, so late 60s, 70s. I'm going to be focusing on a lot of that. But you know what? Whenever you get to these record stores, there's always different stuff. Something will catch my eye and will jump out at me. It's going to speak to me, and I'm looking for that kind of stuff because I'm kind of in a lull right now with my musical interests, and nothing really came out this past Friday or the week before, so there just haven't been any really good new releases to spark anything. Next week, on the other hand, we got some killer stuff. New Mick Mars, Ace Frehley, whole bunch of cool things, but right now, not a lot. So I'm looking to the record store to spark some new musical interest for me, and I can't wait till what I find. All right, so as you see, the snow did not stop us. We are here outside Princeton Record Exchange. We're gonna go on inside and see what we can find today. This is where it all begins. Whoa, oh, what, open it, oh, at noon today, motherfucker. All right, so here's another thing that I hate about record stores. They got a set time to open, 10 a.m., but due to some snow, they're not gonna open until noon. I drive all the way out here, now I've gotta wait 2 hours until I get in. All right, so we're back to try this again. It's noon, we can now go inside.
Wait, you said showing?
Oh, a show and room.
Hell yeah. the songs and everybody just plays hard to listen.
All right, so I made it back all in one piece despite all the snow and the 2-hour wait to get into the store, but I still made some good finds. Princeton Record Exchange down in Princeton, New Jersey. Never fails, no matter what goes wrong in the day. Going to Princeton, I always manage to make some good finds. I found 11 things here, so let's pull this stuff out and I'll go through it with you. As I mentioned earlier on, I was looking for, or I thought I'd be looking for, a lot of 60s and 70s rock. I didn't really find that, or at least what I had in my mind. And when I sort of said that, I was thinking of like Iron Butterfly, Blue Cheer, things along those lines. But I found a lot of other cool stuff. So you never know. When you go to the record store, you can be looking for one thing, you can be in the mood for one thing and walk out with something completely different. It's just all what strikes you when you're there, what speaks to you. I didn't even know about this album. Robert Berry. And this is called Pilgrimage to a Point. I think it came out around 93 to 95, somewhere in that era. I've seen a couple different dates on it, so that's why I'm not entirely sure what it is. This is on Griffin Music. Robert Berry being part of the band 3 that had Keith Emerson. I think it might have had Carl Palmer in that lineup. Robert Berry has done some other things, but that's where I know him from. And I didn't even know he had a solo album. I checked out the first track on it. definitely right in line with, you know, the melodic hard or melodic rock sort of stuff that was from 3. So definitely going to enjoy that. I found this Poco Ghost Town. Don't remember what year this is, but this is one of the early 80s ones, I think. I've got it on a 3-fer from the BGO label. I'm glad to finally get it as a standalone copy, and it's one of those LP replica ones. So for $7.99, that's a pretty good deal right there. Picked up Christopher Cross. Didn't actually own this album, even though this is probably his most popular one. And then I even found another one, and I'm just thumbing through to make sure and get this one, pull this one out. So I found this album, which is called Another Page. So both, well, this one I had on vinyl, and this one I hadn't owned yet at all. So to be able to pick both of these up, you know, $2.99 and $5.99, some good deals on those. I found a 2002 Graham Nash solo album that I didn't even know he had done, called Songs for Survivors, because it's not on streaming. So, you know, I recently made the video that is, you know, why did I buy 12,000 CDs? And there's a lot of people that just say, you know, you're a fool and you're crazy for doing that because they have Spotify or whatever they have. And I'm always saying, you know, that those streaming services don't have everything. And this is one album right there. I think all the other Graham Nash albums might be up, but this one is not. And so I had been looking at that in the past and didn't know this existed, found it, flipped it over, said, you know, what is this? I thought it might be a compilation or something. And no, in fact, it's actually an original studio album, just not available to stream. It's on Artemis Records, and I think that label is now defunct, so probably why it's not. Mahogany Rush Best Of. I've got most of the catalog for Mahogany Rush and Frank Marino, but this looked pretty interesting. It's the Razor and Tie label, and it's got some live stuff. It covers a nice collection, everything from 4 through Anthem, through What's Next and Juggernaut, but then it's also got some stuff from California Jam and Live and other things on it. So it kind of made for an interesting collection. So I picked that up. This one was kind of the big score, a little pricey, but I'm okay with it. Ringo the Fourth, long out of print. It's on Atlantic Records, so it's not a reissue or anything. 1999. So like I said, was a very hard to come by, making it worth paying that price for. I've had it on vinyl. This was sort of his dance album. It's got some disco flair to it, and I really like those rock albums that are disco infused, and so this is one of those. I also picked up a couple new things. I decided to go ahead and pick up the Steve Hackett, The Circus and the Night Whale. I had listened to some of it, didn't immediately click with me, but you know, sometimes when that album is staring right at you, you want to add it. So I'm going to get it and try and, you know, give it some real serious listens. And then Quicksilver Messenger Service had put this out, Rare Tracks, a little while back, and I didn't pick it up at the time. But I've been listening to Quicksilver Messenger Service and talking about being into the 60s stuff. So there was my little connection to that today. I found this, Detective, on the Wounded Bird label, band that featured Tony Kaye from Yes and Michael Desbarnes in here. So got that. And this one was a really cool one. John Waite Ignition, Rock Candy Records reissue, still sealed for only $5.99. So I think all in all, I did pretty well here with 11 albums, even though it was in a different vein and style than I thought. The sort of the case in point that I went, though, was to find something new to send me off in some new directions. And I got a lot of new music to be able to do that. So now I'm going to go listen to it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and all the shenanigans that went along with it. Maybe gave you some ideas for your own collection or to head out to your own record store and support them. All right, everyone. Take care. Have a good one, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.